I want to ask y'all, what teams are under the most pressure to make a trade before the deadline? So I'm going to name some teams. Y'all tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, what's the pressure scale?
Before you get into, I do want to say that, like Mark Stein said in his Substack, that the reason we don't have trades right now is because so many teams are waiting on what happens with Giannis.
Yeah.
Not that there's 100 teams calling, but there are some teams that feel like they could be facilitators of the trade and walk out as a win. So as soon as we find out, A, if Giannis is available, or B, if he's not, then the floodgates should open and we should have more trades. But golly, one trade with, I don't know, a week to go, right? Is my math and 10 days to go?
Yeah. 10 days.
Crazy.
That's exactly where we're starting off. The domino effect themselves, the Milwaukee Bucks.
I actually don't think they need to make a trade.
That's the scary part.
Because I don't really think there's a deal that can shift Giannis's mind. If it's set on staying, I think he's gonna stay. If he shifted on leaving, then he's gonna leave. I don't, unless you go out there and like get a superstar, which I don't think is walking through the door. If you go out there and get Zach LaVine from Giannis, that doesn't convince me.
And even
if Ja
Giannis
Morant has been
himself,
linked.
I think it makes more sense for the Bucks if they're going to trade him, do it in the offseason. That's where you're going to get the most value. Why settle for 80% of a Giannis return? We can just wait to the offseason where more people will be open to trade because they don't have to think about mortgaging a lot of their future or their current team in order to bring them in and so on. So I'm just
Or someone might have a playoff shortcomings, and they might be like, they might be in panic mode. Like, they be like, okay, we got to change some stuff because we was maybe one move away, or like, dude got to go because he ain't really showed up in the last few playoffs for us. So, like, there could be a world where someone panics and they go out and they pursue Giannis heavily.
Or the opposite. They panic and blow it up. And now the Milwaukee Bucks have a top 10 pick plus 2 other tradables. And they say, hey, Giannis, we just acquired, I don't know who that player's going to be. We just acquired Paolo Banchero.
I'm not sure. Like, it depends on what their plans are. Both of these sides really. Well, I ain't gonna say both of the sides because the Bucks, I think, have kind of made it clear in every situation that they want Giannis to stay, rightfully so. But I think it's in their best interest to just make sure they reassess. Because what's the point of keeping him should be to satisfy him and make sure he's happy, which he wants to win and compete. And if you're not able to do that, and you could see how much, if the trade deadline is in slow motion over this one guy, you maybe need to look in internally and say, are we making the right decision by trying to keep him without us winning and him having the benefit of winning? Because if we got a player that can pause the trade deadline, then with KB's point, we need to take this into the offseason and get a king's ransom.
Yeah, I think there's two sides to it too, where it's just like this could be the last chance and this could be their last final buy-in to try to keep Giannis. Again, we're talking about he has been hurt a little bit, but we still know what Giannis' impact is and what he brings to a team, and that's why basically every team would call for him if they had the chance to. This could be your last chance to buy in as well. So they either have I feel like it's if there's a teetering scale, I think it's like maybe a 20% chance they try to buy in and try to satisfy Giannis.
That's the scary part to me.
And then 80% is like the trade Giannis away, but again, I think that's more of an offseason away.
I wouldn't want to invest in a last chance move and still have to trade him. Because if I keep everything that I have, plus what I acquire from trading him, and then everybody else becomes flippable, like a Miles Turner. Not saying that you're gonna get a king's ransom of him, but just the ability to flip and just you could quickly turn around and have a rich asset collection. By the domino effect of trading Giannis. And I would hate to see them waste some of it. Not saying that they're going to make a move where they got to give up 3 first-round picks, but why give up any? Why give up any picks to go get a Ja Morant in a desperation move for Giannis to still say, yeah, this ain't it? Why go do that for Zach LaVine and Giannis still say, yeah, this ain't it? Or anybody that they've been linked to for y'all to still inevitably have to trade him. I'd rather you just keep all your assets that you have now and just build after the trade.
Because the reason why they don't really have assets is because they traded 5 first-round picks for Drew Holiday. Like, I still think
5? I think they traded. Didn't they trade 2?
I thought it was multiple. Wasn't there like 5 first-round picks for Drew Holiday? Maybe I'm wrong, but I could have swore it was a lot. Like, it was like that's a lot of first-round picks. But
anything about the Drew Holiday trade, I don't think they care about because they won a championship. What did they trade for Dame? That would be the most recent thing that didn't go right. Whatever you gave up for Drew Holiday, you're satisfied with because it got you what you wanted, was a championship. Anything
But I
after
think
that,
it's just so valuable. Like I'm on your side with
No, yeah.
not mortgaging your future, just because having control of your own destiny is like the most important thing to be able to do.
I think
Two first-round picks, 2 swaps.
Okay, so fourth. Okay,
but you still have a first round pick. You
yeah,
just swapped it.
yeah.
And who did they swap with?
The Pelicans.
Those picks are all over the place. Part of that is the Derek Queen trade now,
Yeah.
and then the Blazers have one of them as well.
So yeah, I'm fine with that trade if I'm the Bucks because we got what we wanted with
Yeah, we
the
won,
championship.
right?
I'm more so looking at the moves we did after we won a championship. The Damian Lillard trade, the buying out essentially, or
Waving them.
Stretching of the contracts.
And
that's why I put it.
I understand it. I understand it because
The Middleton trade. You did all of that to get Kuzma, and Kuzma ain't doing
the
nothing.
real downside is missing every draft pick since Giannis.
Yeah.
That's another
From Thon
thing.
Maker
Tyler
to
Smith,
Tyler Smith to Rashad Vaughn to
Marshawn Beauchamp.
oof,
AJ
DJ
Johnson.
Wilson, AJ Johnson. That's
Andre
where
Jackson.
it really sold. How close do we have to be to the deadline before these other teams be like, we can't wait on Giannis no more? I mean, 48 hours, 72
Man, I thought it would be now.
Me too.
No, they probably gonna wait till like almost the last minute.
That's nuts because okay, boom, Giannis is not available. Now am I quickly calling the Pelicans saying,
that makes
I
no
want
sense.
this? And
Or maybe there's probably already deals on the table, but like, hey, we're
we
gonna
won't
wait.
accept
Well,
it
we've got those reports. I've seen that. I've seen that there are trades that are structured and ready to go.
Yeah.
And
And
they're
then
just
once
sitting and waiting.
they know for
but again,
sure,
I
green lights to go.
You don't get buyer's remorse?
I'm on KB's side a little bit for this simple thing. I'm a big believer that with the apron stuff, you're not getting Giannis Antetokounmpo is traded in the middle of the year. And if I know that, and he know that, and you know that, and you know that, how the hell these GMs that get paid all that money for their jobs don't realize that?
I just feel like maybe they feel like, hey, we might as well just take a chance. We got the lawyers and the people in the office.
Take a chance on what?
They got the means to be able to figure out how to get the deal done.
No, it ain't. It's not that it can't get done.
Yeah.
A deal can get done at any time, but the likelihood of you getting your full capability of a full-blown trade is an off-season. Off-season is where Giannis would be able to go sit with a guy in the off-season. He'll be able to really think and clear out his mind. And like you said, or maybe it was you, since a team maybe have a shortcoming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I just don't see a team that's had this guy all of his career, won a championship with him. He became an MVP, and they just gonna quickly trade him at the deadline in a rush move. I don't see that.
yeah, because at that point I feel like the price is gonna be higher.
And
than
he's
if
not
just
demanding
raised
the
it.
trade.
Yeah.
That's the other part. It ain't like he's on TV or like, man, let me go on numbers on the board to just demand. He ain't doing
That
the
would be
James
amazing,
Harden.
though.
Yeah, it would. They ain't doing a James Harden, or we've seen Kevin Durant. We've seen certain guys where it's like it had no choice, but let's just get this done. Guy
Maybe
don't want
he
to be
should
here.
do that, but we know he won't.
James Harden made it so uncomfortable. He has bottle girls carrying a sign saying that Daryl Morey is a
Yeah.
liar.
That's what you got to do. You want to get traded. Ben Simmons had a phone in his pocket.
Are we sure?
That man did a whole Adidas shoot, and part of the shoot was that he was like, I will never play for the Sixers organization that is ran by Daryl Morey.
When was this
again.
though? What time of the year was it?
This is the offseason.
Wait till the offseason,
Bro,
man.
he was on his Asia tour, and he was like, I don't care about the sneaker I'm releasing. Daryl Morey is a liar.
And you know what's so funny
Them
about
kids
doing
did
it
not
there?
care. Them kids did not care
They
at
so
all.
happy that they got an NBA player there because obviously they don't. It ain't like America where they just constantly walking around. So they just happy.
They like,
Anything
yeah,
he
he
said,
is.
they was like, "Let's go." So it felt like a video that got a bunch of support, but they was gonna support.
Yeah,
you
they
know,
was
He could
support
say anything.
regardless.
yeah, they was just happy James Harden was there. He like, okay, they supported me. I got my people with me. What?
All right.
And I don't think any of those people there cared about any of that. And he came out like, Daryl Morey is a liar.
Well, was he there for his sneaker or his alcohol brand?
Why do I
I think that was sneaker.
Okay.
That was sneaker.
Yeah.
You know, Adidas, they've always done
The yearly thing. I remember
yeah.
Anthony Edwards was
Yeah.
over there
Yeah.
on the
Nike
wall.
do the same thing. Like last year, it was LeBron was over there.
I remember the picture of Paolo and Luca, and Paolo was like 7 inches
That's
tall.
Team Jordan. Team Jordan, yeah. But I think Adidas have done it every year because they had Yao, if I'm not mistaken. Or was Yao with Reebok? I can't remember. They had somebody.
They go on these tours. though.
Yao was a Reebok. But Derrick Rose went over there.
We gotta go on
Harden,
one next.
T-Mac.
Yeah. We need a sneaker deal first. That's what it's really about. Once you get a sneaker deal, I'll travel the world to do promo. Are you kidding me?